Okay, fine. So I'm perfectly audible and visible to everyone. So here we are going to discuss about the ethics paper. In the first video, or we can say that in the introduction video, we are going to discuss about the strategy. First, we learn about the strategy. If our strategy is correct, then we are able to write the maximum question in our exam, right? So first, you have to learn the strategy how we can cover the ethics paper, that is our GS paper 4. That is very play a very crucial role in our examination. If you are able to solve in a good way of your paper, then you are scoring a good marks also, right? So this is the overall about our GS paper. So this is your introduction lecture. uh, my First I introduce myself to you, because without introducing myself, you are in the ambiguity. So what I am teaching you and who am I, why I'm teaching you, right? So there are multiple questions in our mind because of the psychologically we are thinking like this because we are a human being. Okay. So see, listen, myself Neha Dubey. I have a more than 5 year experience in this field. uh, that information is sufficient because my multiple lectures, we can say that, or more many lectures are available in the different platforms, right? So I have a 6 year experience in this field. So I think no, I'm very sure I give you the very good information and lecture about the ethics paper, and through this information you can score a good marks in your exam. Okay. So first you have to understand the strategy in the introduction lecture, and then we will start one by one a daily lecture session, right? So basically, what is ethics? Sometimes we feel like what is ethics, right? If we are very good our conduct, or we are very good in problem solving, or we have a good integrity or honesty, so that is sufficient for the ethics paper? No, it is not sufficient. Why? Because ethics paper basically a game of the keywords. If you are aware about the keywords, if you know the exact meaning of the keywords and the exact use of that keywords in a particular situation, that does make your paper scorable, right? So this GS paper 4, the title of our GS paper 4 is Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude, was introduced as a part of the main syllabus, right? We are aware about our syllabus. It is not the part of our prelims. It is part of our main syllabus, reform from the civil services examination 2013. It was added in 2013, right? Okay. So the official UPSC syllabus offer the broad guidelines on what UPSC wants to test through this paper, right? But uh, it mentioned that based on this, it also mentioned that this paper will include the question to test your attitude and approach to issues relating to integrity, probability in public life, and his problem solving approach to the various issues, right? And conflicts faced by him in dealing with the society. So, question may utilize the case study approach to determine these aspects, right? So, this paper is subdivided into two sections. This ethics paper, this GS paper 4 is divided into two sections, that is section A and section B, right? And each valuing 125 marks. The question number of question are not same in every section, but yes, each section valuing 125 marks. In the first section you will get 6 to 7 question, that's it, right? They are the 10 marks question. But in the next part you will not get the 6 to 7 paper question. Here you can get the 4 question, that is completely based on the case study. Or we can say that section B consists of case study, right? And what about section A? Section A includes the theoretical questions, which are generally of the applied kind, right? So, this applied kind question where we can find out the keywords meaning, quotation meaning, This kind of question you will get in the section A. And how we can use this keyword, how we can implement this keyword in a particular situation or in a hypothetical situation, this is elaboration part is occurs in section D, and you get the question based on that. Like if you are mentioning the definition of the value, the integrity, the honesty, right? So how you can implement this all these things in this paper too? It was completed the question asked based on that kind of things. Okay, so this is the paper one question, I mean section A questions and section B questions, right? So total 250 marks paper, but there is a two section A and B, and both section valuing marks 125. Clear? Right. Come to the next. So we can say that overall scoring in ethics paper is a game of the keywords. If you are aware about the keywords, means you are winning the game, right? So basically it is a game of the keywords. It is a awareness about yourself. It is awareness about the society, an ability to project oneself, an ability to project oneself as an individual who is a pragmatic and productive while being committed to personal and professional ethics. Okay, again I'm repeating, while being committed to personal and professional ethics. Okay, so the nature of the examination, just give me a minute. Okay, so the nature of the examination is of a journalist kind. Okay, and UPSC has been asking a question that require the application of the common sense while keeping the ethical principle in mind. Again I'm repeating this same line, that UPSC asking the question on that which require the application of the common sense while keeping the ethical principle in our mind. If we keep the ethical principle in our mind, in that case, if we can face any uncertain situation, then we are able to apply our that knowledge in that case. So this is the overall ethics paper. It's give you the personality. We are searching a lot of the time in the net or in the YouTube or many more. We are taking more classes of the personality, right? How we can develop our personality, how we can build the confidence, like this kind of things. So this is the paper will give you the all things. Like it's give you the personality, like it's give you the confidence, like it gives you the knowledge, so that based on that you can perform well in any situation. If the situation of a dilemma, right, if a situation is an ambiguity, if any uncertain situation, we not, which you will never ever means recalling that kind of situation, still you are very aware with this information that how we can solve this problem, how we can overcome that particular situation. So through this paper, you will get a lot of things, and that's why this paper is not only useful for your UPSC mains paper. This paper is very useful for your life, for your growth, for your personality, right? Again, now I'm moving to the next another direction. Just come back to the UPSC. Okay, so why is this paper important for the UPSC exam? Again, this is the question, right? Why we need this paper? Without this paper is also very good, because the bribery is there is a dishonesty in our society, and many more things, right? So if we read this paper, still people are performing this kind of things. Yes, they are. It may be there is a they are only reading this paper for the they are only reading the content and mug up and write down in the exam. They are not performing this thing. That is the one reason, and there is a multiple dimension also, right? So we are not going on to this side, but yes, if you want to build yourself, if you want to gain a confidence, or you are scoring well in the UPSC exam, you can read this paper. Okay, so what is the importance of the ethics paper in our UPSC exam? This is the next question. So through this question, the answer is scoring well in ethics paper is the sine qua. Means none of fearing is the final list, and getting one's desired service, right? This is the fear. And like the essay paper, this paper offer maximum returns. With every less effort, one can score good marks with this paper only. Through preparation of this paper also help in adding the moral dimension in you, so that you are not going very easily into a depression mode, right? Because now the society is moving quickly in the depression mode, anxiety mode, right? We are facing a one single problem, we just thinking, the overthinking we are doing. So through this you will get the more moral dimension to this paper, to answer the GS paper 1, GS paper 2, and GS paper 3, and also the essay paper. It also help in coming across as the person who has a qualities desired for a civil servant in the personality test. So this paper also help you in the personality test. This paper also help you in the GS paper 1, 2, 3, and essay. And it's also help you in personal way. So that's why this is the importance of this paper. And you should read. If you are not going to give the UPS exam, it doesn't mean that this is not useful to you. It is also useful to you. Just try to understand the situation. Just try to understand yourself. Build the moral value within you, so that you can understand yourself as well. Because to changing the someone is not possible, but changing to ourselves is possible. With the strong value, with the moral support, right? Good. Okay, so this is the again some different motivational. I'm thinking this is the motivational words. Few people needs it. Few people self motivated. They don't need it. So okay, don't waste the time here more. Let's move to the next question. The next, we can not say that question. We can say that a part of the strategy, right? So the what is the next strategy of this part? Like how we can do the preparation of this ethics paper, okay? Because these are the long of I'm saying a lot of things for this thing, but what is the preparation strategy? Come to the point, okay? So in this strategy, in this preparation strategy, what you do that you have to know your entire syllabus, okay? First you have to know about the entire syllabus of ethics is your most important book, okay? And keyword list in itself, this is the most thing. Learn the syllabus so that you can use the keyword mentioned in the syllabus and in your answer. So this is very important, right? Read very limited book. Don't read multiple books only for the 250 marks. No, it is not useful, right? Read a very limited book. Read them twice before marking important lines. Don't mark first time you are reading and you are marking. It means you after that you can see your book. You're marking every line. You marked all lines. Your book becomes the colorful after the black and white. So don't do that. Just read twice before marking importance line, and mark lines and make short notes, right? Because notes help you in keeping keywords together in a concise manner or in a concise form. This is a must as ethics answer writing, because the overall game is the keywords in this ethic paper, and the word play the main role or game of this paper. Again, the most and very important thing is that see all the previous year question papers, make a note of a unique keywords, ask like scene, है ना? पाप पे पाप जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन इस पे भी बनते हैं. 7 scenes of महात्मा गांधी से रिलेटेड जो है 7 scenes, Weber, Rawls, social justice theory, etc. Use this keyword in your answer. Thinker's name, their philosophy. These are the keywords for our paper. These keywords provide you the good marks, right? It's give the dynamic look of your answer. Develop the examples from the current, from the social issue, from the professional life, your area of interest, etc. There are many fields. If you're observing, you're here and there are many fields to give the example, right? Example from the core answer writing in ethics paper. This is also right. And draw the diagram. Again, it's give the dynamic look of your answer, right? So draw the diagrams in ethics to be innovate and unique, to make your paper unique. So this will give you the edge over others. Okay, just give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, I think I'm facing some connectivity or technical issue. So there is some technical glitch, right? Yeah, my phone is ringing also, but it's not all about the phone call. There is some technical glitch. Okay, let's come to the topic now. So through this we can means making the draw or diagram in your answer. It's give the innovative and unique look to your answer, right? So this will give you an edge over others also. And again, ethics paper is designed to evaluate the ethical competence, but not the knowledge about ethics, right? Just try to understand the simple line. So your question paper, your ethics question paper of the UPSC is evaluating your ethical competence, but not the knowledge about the ethics. This is the very important thing. If you are able to understand these things, this paper is just like a water for you. Getting my point? So initially, one should acquaint oneself with term mentioned in the syllabus. One should be able to express term in the simple word and the minimal possible words, right? So to illustrate, basically, if I am going to illustrate a few keywords in a simple language or in a layman language. So what is the meaning of values for me, or I'm going to teach you when I will going to teach you the ethics? I just simply give you the layman meaning of the keywords, which you can understand very easy manner and write in your paper and score the good marks. So okay, come to the point. Values means the preference, right? आप मुझे value नहीं दे रहे. What is it? It means the preference. Getting my point? The value means preference. That's it. Simple. Now come to the ethics means guide about right or wrong. This is the meaning, right? Simple. Okay. Again, one more keyword is transparency. Okay, so transparency means the provision of access of government information, the provision of access the government information to the public. Simple. This is called transparency. What is transparency? If we say I need a transparency in our relationship, so what does it mean? If the government and public relationship and public demanded the transparency, what does it means? It means the provision of access of the government information to the public. So this is called transparency. Simple. Now come to the next keyword, that is accountability. Most of the time we can use you are not accountable to your study, you are not accountable to your work, your self discipline. Most of the time we are here. So what does it mean? It means holding a person answerable to his or her act. Again, accountability means holding a person answer to his and her act. This is accountability. Simple. Now come to next keyword, that is attitude, right? We can most of the time we can say, oh, what attitude hai, right? When we can see a person, they are speak a very less, some, so we can judge them, what attitude hai. So the meaning of the attitude is not like कि बात नहीं कर रहे हैं या फिर anything like it's make him attitude. No, attitude means A person own evaluation of another person. Attitude means a person's own evaluation of another person, idea, or situation, etc. This is attitude, right? Getting my point? So this is the attitude means. Simple. So relate terms and values mentioned in the syllabus, right? Sorry. Relate terms and value mentioned in the syllabus with one person experience, one personal experience, right? For example, if you are honest, try to recollect events from your life where you demon- demonstrate honesty. Simple way to gathering the information, right? What if you are honest? Try to recollect events from your life where you demonstrate your honesty. For take example, one incident. I'm giving you the one incident. See, in the incident in my 10th standard exam board in English paper, basically, right? Because in the childhood I'm very weak in the English paper, but when I understand the logic behind the English, then it's become easy for me. Okay, so in my 10th standard board exam in English paper, we were asked to write the opposite of popular. Okay, so I had written impopular. So then exam invigilators who was walking accidentally saw my answer script and told me the correct answer is unpopular, not impopular. Sorry, impopular. So I did not change my answer. I listened that he suggested me the correct answer is unpopular, and I did not change my answer. Right? Uh, Again, one more. So yes, I have opportunity to get the good marks to correct my word, but I saw my honesty that no, I'm not going for cheating. So this is correct for me. Getting my point. Now come to the next more situation. Again, one more situation of the honesty. First, one Saturday, I ate Italy uh, at Parmila Hotel, or ask took a name of any hotel, right? Uh, and I forgot to pay the money and came out to the hotel. Okay, so even the hotel people did not ask me for the money. I realized the same in the evening when I found excess money in my pocket. Then I promptly went to the hotel and said, "Sorry, the paid the money on Monday morning. I want to pay the money." And then I paid that money. So if there is a no real life example, be ready with the anecdotes. See, this is the two example basically, because of lots of knowledge or information, not knowledge exactly we can say that, but a lot of information through the book and the course study. I have a lot of information, so through that I can give you the two incident of the honesty, right, or example of the honesty. You can also make your own. And see, if there is a no real life example, be ready with the anecdotes, okay, from the life of the social reformers, leaders, civil servants, etc., and many more other people, even your family members also, right? So, and other vulnerable public figures to illustrate one point, right? So there are a lot and lot of example we have in our society, right? Okay. Also, be prepared to use the hypothetical situation. If you're unable to recall any story, any anecdotes, any life experience, so be prepared to use the hypothetical situation. If there are no real life example or anecdotes, always start such examples: suppose, assume, hypothetically, and so on. So in this case, you can make your anecdotes. Okay, right. So this is the overall thing. Now come to the answer writing part. Okay, so through this way we can approach the question. But the thing is how we can write the answer in part A. Right? I'm not going to tell you the part B. I'm just going to discuss with you a part A. Okay. So answer writing a strategy for part A. Basically, part A is a theoretical portion. Theoretical portion, right? So Before moving the theoretical portion, I just wanted you to go and read the syllabus, know the syllabus of the ethics paper, and in the next lecture we are going to discuss about the paper 1 and paper 2 answer writing. Okay, so today I'm going to end my session here only, and in the next session we will going to discuss about the answer writing of the section A, that is the theoretical section, and section B, that is our case study section. Okay, so till now, thank you so much for watching this lecture, and this lecture is free for all. Okay, this is here we are going to give you the complete lecture of the ethics, and it will help you in your mains paper. Okay, thank you so much.